So we wasted no time in that. It was so fast, I didn't even have time to get the rosters of both teams together. It was bang, bang, bang. So we are back here. Time for the fellas to start their run. At State. As jumping it up for the Knights of St. Augustine is number 22, Rafa Garcia. And then for your Eagles, number 23, Alex Scarborough. Looks like everyone else we all trying to get caught up quickly. And we are ready to go here at St. Joseph Victoria. The Lady Eagles have joined us here on the sideline. Six, 7, Alex Scarborough jumping it up. Your Eagles are the designated road team in this game. The Knights of St. Augustine, the home team. And it looks like we are ready to go. 32 minutes to go in someone's season, and the tip is controlled by the Knights. Chris Ramirez now gives off to Alejandro Duran. And jumper is good that time, and that was Chris Ramirez with the jumper. And it's 2-0. Loose ball stolen on the ground, and it's controlled by Bullington. Bullington gives off to Manganiello. Manganiello has it, feeds it down in the middle. Wide open three-pointer is money, absolutely money. Dylan Thompson with the three-pointer. And it's 2-3. Eagles with the tray. And now the Knights trying to control the basketball. Top of the key now is Garcia. Garcia gives off to Benavidez. Benavidez gives to Ramirez. 2-3 zone right now. Now it's to a 3-2 zone for the Eagles. Fake of the three by Benavidez. Duran has it. Duran gives off. Garcia. Kick out. Benavidez has it. Joel Benavidez. Benavidez to Octavio. Three-pointer in the corner. Good. That is Joel Benavidez. And the defense chant. And stolen that time. Here's St. Augustine now. Garcia has it. Garcia swings it around. To the cup. Easy layup. No good, but a foul. Foul looks like it's going to go on Dylan Thompson, his first. At the free throw line is going to be Chris Ramirez. And the free throw is no good by Ramirez. And the free throw is good. So Ramirez sinks one. And the free throw jumper is good that time. Cole Claypool on the board, 6-5. And now the Knights setting up their offense. Garcia now has the top of the key. He gives off to Octavio Benavidez. Benavidez goes to Chris Ramirez. Ramirez drives, shoots, good. Eight, 5 now. As the Eagles ready to set up. Manganiello gives it off. Pump fake by Bullington. He gives back. Bullington has it again. Bullington, three-pointer again. Good. Dylan Thompson with another three. We're tied up at 8. Garcia has it. Excuse me, that is Ramirez. And now Garcia has it. He swings over to Ramirez. Ramirez drives, kicks. Nice pass inside. Missed by Garcia. The rebound goes to Thompson. Here's Manganiello. Tried to go inside to Scarborough, but couldn't. Ramirez has it. Ramirez drives, layup, good. Chris Ramirez with 7 of the 10 points, and it is stolen, but Thompson able to get it back. He goes to Bullington. Bullington, go, drives. Bullington, thought about the three, didn't take it. Thompson, another three-pointer, missed that time, and the rebound is controlled by St. Augustine. Here's Ramirez. He gives that time to Octavio Benavidez. And Ramirez has it once again to Benavidez. Benavidez kicks it out to Durand. Nice pump fake, three-pointer, corner, no good. And rebound is controlled still by the Knights. And behind the back pass to Garcia for the 2. And it's 12-8. Now the Eagles has a chance to set up their offense. Nice taking inside, no good. Scarborough comes with the rebound and the score. Alex Scarborough gets in, 12-10, Knights. Top of the key, that is Garcia. Drive by Ramirez, and he traveled. Coming in for the Knights. That's number 12, Jesus Garza. And also number 1, Alfonso Trevino. Starter still on the floor for the Eagles. That's Manganiello. There was a substitution as Jackson Kruger is on the floor now. Manganiello, top of the key, waiting on someone. Manganiello has it once again. Three-pointer is good. Dayton Evans with a tray. Back and forth we go. Eagles with their first lead. And a foul is going to go on Evans. That's his first. As Ramirez now controls it into the backcourt. Evans guarding him. Ramirez gives it off to Trevino. Trevino goes back to Garcia. Now Benavidez has it. Over to Garza. Nice move straight to the cup. Goes Ramirez. Ramirez has 9 of the 13. As Manganiello running point for Second Baptist. And he goes to Kruger. Kruger back to Thompson. Kruger has it, goes inside. Manganiello has a free throw jumper, good. R.J. Manganiello makes it 15-14. Under a minute to go in his fast-paced first quarter. Here's Trevino now. Trevino goes to Garcia. Garcia tried to drive. Benavidez has it. Benavidez being trapped by now. Manganiello is loving the defense. And thrown away by Garza, out of bounds. Eagle basketball. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 15-14 Eagles. Thompson to inbounds. Thompson goes to Manganiello. Manganiello goes to Kruger. Kruger now is going to slow it down for the Eagles. Kruger has it. He goes to Evans. Corner three, Manganiello, no good, and rebound. Nice put, rebound Thompson, and Thompson slips. He thought he was fouled, no call, out of bounds. Nice basketball. O'Leary had the rebound, but couldn't put it back. 6.3 seconds to go. Garcia is going to fly down the court. He looks, he has a man. Durant, open, three, no good. And the tip is no good. And that is the end of a very entertaining first quarter. 15-14 Eagles on top. You are watching Eagle basketball on Vype Live. Fast-paced second quarter. Welcome back. The St. Joseph Victoria, Melvin Jones. Eagle basketball on Vype Live. Christian Haskett into the ball game now for the Eagles. Manganiello still in, and the feed goes to O'Leary. Back to Manganiello. Evans has it, top of the key. And a bucket is no good that time by Haskett. And the rebound goes to the Knights. That is Garcia. He gives to Benavidez. Now Garcia has it once again. Garcia, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Christian Haskett. Haskett goes over the head of Dayton Evans, out of bounds. And it is Knight basketball. Benavidez now. Nice defense by Evans, out of bounds. Still nice basketball. And the feed goes to Benavidez, Joel Benavidez. And Garcia has it. He's literally straddling the baseline. And stolen. Manganiello, layup, and one. R.J. Manganiello going to the free throw line. Getting ready to try to convert the and one. Manganiello. Misses it. And that's Duran with the rebound. Ramirez has it for the Knights. Evans on the defense. Great pick. Manganiello has it again. R.J. Manganiello. Layup. 19-14. Eagles. Ramirez in trouble. Evans with the tight defense. Here's Garcia. Gives it off to Duran. In the post. Good layup. Rafa Garcia. He has another bucket. Now Haskett gives it back. Now Manganiello gives off to Evans. Evans, long pass over. And Manganiello almost lost it. Kruger is out there. Manganiello has the top of the key. Over to Kruger. Corner, three-pointer. That's no good. And out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Knights. 5:59 in. Garrett Hughes into the ball game for the Eagles. Cole Claypool back in, as well as Dylan Thompson. There's Ramirez. Tightly guarded by Hughes. Hughes comes in, spark plug on defense. And Ramirez is heading to the free throw line. Let's see who they get the foul to. They gave that foul on Garrett Hughes. That's going to be his first. And now Garcia. Shooting two. Excuse me, that is Chris Ramirez at the free throw line. He's about to shoot two. (19-16) Eagles with Chris Ramirez at the line. Ramirez already with 9 points. He has 9 under the 16 for the Knights. And the first free throw is good. Ramirez 2 for 3 at the stripe. And he misses that one. 2 for 4. Manganiello still out there running the show for the Eagles. Manganiello goes to Claypool. Claypool, Hughes has it. Back to Manganiello. Claypool. Claypool looks like he's looking for a three. Doesn't want to take it. Manganiello calling out a play. Manganiello goes to Hughes. Nice pick up top. Manganiello elbow jumping, and that's good. R.J. Manganiello gives the Eagles a 4-point lead. Here's Garcia, top of the key, being guarded by Thompson. Benavidez slips, drives, three-pointer, no good. Claypool with the board. Claypool over to Manganiello. Manganiello, nice pass over to Thompson. Thompson has it now. Thompson in the key. Nice layup. Dylan Thompson. Christian Haskett with the assist. 23-17. Benavidez has it. Nice pass. Benavidez has it. Corner three. No good. Airballs it. But Garcia comes up with the rebound and the putback. 23-19. Haskett gives off Hughes over to Thompson. Claypool has it. Claypool thought about a three. He waited. He gives to Manganiello. And a timeout coming by the Eagles. full timeout, and we will take it with them. 4:08 to go in the first half. It is fast-paced. Eagles with a 23-19 lead, and you're watching the 2023 TAPPS 5A Regional Finals on Vype Live. (23-19) Eagles. Eagles with the possession coming out of the timeout. Claypool, Manganiello, Hughes, Thompson, and Zeke Bulletin back into the ball game for the Eagles. Here's Manganiello. Manganiello, drive, kick, Bullington, corner. He slips, loses it, and here are the Knights. Benavidez has it. He gives it to Octavio Benavidez. Garcia now being guarded by Thompson. Joel Benavidez gives Octavio. Octavio to Garcia. Garcia, left hand in the post, off the glass, good. 8 for Garcia. Manganiello, you need to get it out across the timeout. He does. Bullington has it. Thompson, corner three, no good. And the rebound goes to Bullington and is taken away that time by Duran. Here's Ramirez, guarded by Hughes. Ramirez on the baseline. Three-pointer, no good. Benavidez missed it. Rebound goes to Hughes. Bullington, long pass over to Manganiello. Manganiello back to Hughes. Excuse me, back to Bullington. Bullington to Hughes. Now Manganiello feeds it to the post and is kicked out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Dayton Evans coming back in, replacing Zeke Bullington. 2:57 to go already. Here in the second quarter, 23-21 Eagles. Long pass over to Evans. Evans has it. Now he gives to Manganiello. Manganiello running the offense over to Claypool. Claypool over to Hughes. Hughes over to Evans. Hughes, top of the key. Top of the key once again. Manganiello to Thompson. Thompson, double team. Hughes, top of the key. Eagles right now eating up clock. Eating up a lot of clock. 30 seconds into this possession, and Manganiello pulls it out to reset the offense. Long possession right now for Second Baptist. Hughes travels, baseline, layup, good. Garrett Hughes with a bucket. 25-19. Octavio Benavidez. And it's out of bounds on Ramirez. And it's going to stay actually right here with the Knights. Alex Scarborough back in replacing Garrett Hughes. So now the Eagles with size on the floor between both Thompson and Scarborough. Ramirez being guarded by Claypool. Over to Garcia. Benavidez, Joel has it. Now Garcia in the post. Benavidez, and they're going to call a foul on Dylan Thompson. That's going to be Thompson's second. Octavio Benavidez to inbounds for St. Augustine. Benavidez goes long and he finds Garcia. Garcia gives it off to Ramirez. Ramirez gives back to Octavio Benavidez. Benavidez finds Trevino. who's back in the game as well. Ramirez in the post. Nice pass over to Garcia, and Garcia has 8 in this quarter. 25-21, 80 seconds to go in his half. Thompson. Scarborough has it. Scarborough, and it's going to be a tied ball. Possession though stays right here. Actually, it goes back to the Knights. 1:11 to go in the first half. Alejandro Duran back into the ball game for the Knights. Chris Ramirez crosses the timeline. Claypool on him, and they're going to call a foul on Evans. Dayton Evans charged with his second. And side out, Ramirez has it. Chris Ramirez being guarded by Cole Claypool. Claypool is all on him, and he kicked it. Loose ball. Here's Evans. Evans gets blocked by Garcia, out of bounds. Still Eagles basketball with 45.2 to go in the first half. 25-23 Eagles. Manganiello now, the inbounds. Loose ball, Scarborough has it. Scarborough gets it, layup no good. And the rebound goes to Chris Ramirez. Ramirez goes to Garcia, but nice defensive play by Claypool. Out of bounds to the Knights. But great hustle there by Claypool. Claypool went completely out of the frame. Benavidez being guarded by Manganiello. And a jumper, and a foul, and one by Chris Ramirez to tie it up. They're going to give that foul to Claypool. That's going to be the first on Cole. So Ramirez to take the lead. And Ramirez goes in and out. Manganiello looks to wind the clock all the way down. We are tied at 25. Regional finals right here on Vype. Evans back to Manganiello. Manganiello over to Evans. Evans was looking for Thompson, couldn't find him. Manganiello thought about a three. Pump fake. Evans, three-pointer, no good. Thompson, they're going to get him on the over the back. Are they going to put some more? They're going to put some more time on the clock. They're going to get Thompson on the foul. That's going to be number 3 on Thompson. One and one. As Chris Ramirez heads back to the stripe to shoot 2, they head into the locker room. They're going to put, they're adjusting the clock right now. And I believe they're saying .3. They're looking at .2 on the clock. They're trying to get the score to work. So it's going to be a .2 on the clock. Tied ball game before we head into the half. I think they're trying to fix this clock. Long wait while we fix the clock. And .2 on the clock with Chris Ramirez going back to the foul line. 1 and 1 for Ramirez. And the crowd is yelling for the score. It is 25-25. And now it looks like they need to get the score straight. It's 25-25. So Thompson is going to go into the locker room. Looks like he's going to have 3 fouls. We will get the foul situation taken care of at the half. Ramirez with the 1-and-1. And sinks that one. And a nice lead heading to the locker room. Ramirez has one more. And sinks them both. And that is the end of a fast-paced, breakneck first half here in Victoria. 27-25. Knights with the lead. Second half coming up in 10 minutes or so. As you are watching Eagle Basketball on Vype Live. second half getting ready to get underway. My name is Melvin Jones. Welcome back. Eagle basketball on Vype Live. 27-25 Knights with the advantage. As Zeke Bullington got the route to begin this second half. Claypool goes back to Bullington. Thompson has it now in the post, and it is stolen by Ramirez. Looks like it went out of bounds for a minute. Ramirez has it. Claypool guarding him. That's Garcia. Take it away. Bullington, layup off the glass and good. Zeke Bullington with the first basket of this second half. We're tied at 27. Octavio Benavidez gives to Garcia. Garcia goes back to Duran. Here's Garcia now in the post, being guarded by Scarborough. Benavidez has it. Benavidez goes to Duran. Goes back to Ramirez. Benavidez has it. Joel Benavidez. Octavio goes to Ramirez. Ramirez drives. Scoop shot and good. Scoring continues for Chris Ramirez. 29-27 Knights. Claypool has it. He goes to Manganiello. Manganiello finds Bullington. Thompson. Claypool wide open. Top of the key. Three-pointer good. Cole Claypool with a tray. And the Eagles retake the lead. Ramirez now goes into the post. Benavidez finds Garcia. Garcia goes out. That's Joel Benavidez now. Gives it to Ramirez. Octavio Benavidez has it. And looks like that foul may go on Claypool. It is. Second foul on Cole Claypool. Side out under his own basket. That is Duran. Duran goes to Joel Benavidez. Octavio Benavidez to Garcia. Garcia finds Ramirez in the post. Ramirez with Claypool on him. Claypool fouls, and that's two straight fouls on Cole Claypool. And Ramirez is going to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Garrett Hughes is like he's about to come back in to replace Claypool. And Ramirez knocks down the first. Tied up once again. 30 apiece. Garrett Hughes in. Claypool is going to sit with the three fouls. Ramirez misses the second, and the rebound goes to Scarborough. Manganiello goes back to Bullington. And now Manganiello crosses the timeline over to Garrett Hughes. Manganiello drives, looking, nearly threw it away. Thompson has it. Across to Hughes. Thompson, top of the key, three, no good. And the rebound goes to Ramirez. Ramirez driving. He gives off to Octavio Benavidez. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez double team. Hughes with the defense. And Ramirez baseline jumper, good, and one. Chris Ramirez has been doing the majority of the scoring for the Knights. $18 points so far for Ramirez and making 19. (33-30) St. Augustine. Bullington running the point, gives off to Thompson. Thompson back to Bullington. Hughes has it now. Thompson to Bullington. Bullington over to Thompson. Thompson look for Scarborough. He has him, and it's going to be thrown off of Scarborough, out of bounds. Knights basketball. Christian Haskett back in the game, replacing Scarborough. Ramirez 19 already. That's Manganiello on him. He gets off to Benavidez. Kick ball. It's going to stay right here with the Knights. There's Ramirez. Manganiello on him. Ramirez drives on the baseline. Twist. Shoots. No good. Thompson with the rebound. And that time they got Ramirez on the foul. And that's going to be number 1 on Chris Ramirez. Haskett. He gives off to Bullington. Bullington gives back to Haskett. Here's Hughes over to Manganiello. Hughes has the top of the key. Manganiello looking for Haskett, couldn't find him. Bullington. 4-corner offense right now by the Eagles. Hughes misses the scoop, and the rebound was no good by Thompson. The rebound goes to Ramirez. Ramirez crosses the timeline, and he finds Octavio Benavidez for the bucket. First bucket of the game for Benavidez, 35-30. Bullington pulls out, goes to Manganiello, and Hughes has it. Hughes back to Bullington. And Manganiello takes control. 3-2 zone right now for the Knights. Manganiello drives to penetrate the defense and loses it. And here come the Knights. Ramirez has it. Manganiello guarding, and he gives to Octavio Benavidez. Benavidez gives it back to Ramirez. That's Durant. Durant has it. Octavio Benavidez to Ramirez. Ramirez, bucket, good. Chris Ramirez is all of the scoring besides the 1 bucket by Benavidez. Lead is 7 now. Out of bounds. It's going to stay right here with the Eagles. Jackson Kruger into the ball game, replacing Bullington. Haskett, Hughes, Thompson, Kruger, and Manganiello, the 5. Good pass, and it's knocked away. It was a great pass over to Thompson, but Thompson had it knocked away. 7-0 run by the Knights, and they lead by 7. Ramirez now. Post up, Manganiello, and that's good. Timeout, Second Baptist. And it's going to be full timeout. We'll take them with them. 2:42 to go here in the third quarter. 39-30, 9-0 run for St. Augustine. You are watching the 2023 5A Regional Finals right here on Vype Live. This Eagles side of the gym trying to get the boys together. They trail by 9, 39-30. Thompson goes to Manganiello. Manganiello has it. Evans is in the ball game now, replacing Hughes. Kruger back to Manganiello. Kruger has it. And Kruger, tight defense by Benavidez. Manganiello goes back to Evans. Manganiello drives, loses it. It's going to go out of bounds, and it is St. Augustine's basketball. Winner of this game goes up against the Woodlands Friday morning. And they're going to call a foul on Christian Haskett. And that's going to be Haskett's first. Octavio Benavidez to the inbounds. (39-30). And the Knights on the 9-0 run. Ramirez with Evans on him. And it's still by Manganiello. Manganiello with another wide open layup and scores. R.J. Manganiello stops the run. And it's 39-32. Great defense once again. Trevino gives it off. That is Garcia. Garcia is trapped by Thompson. And he goes to Durant. Durant has Haskett on him now. And he gives to Benavidez. Benavidez looking to drive. Manganiello stuck on him. Durant pumps fakes it. Benavidez. And a foul that time. And that's going to be number 3 on Dayton Evans. Already the 4th team foul for the Eagles. Joel Benavidez back to the ball game. He replaces Alfonso Trevino. Octavio Benavidez gives to Durant. Durant. Ramirez has it. Evans on Ramirez. Ramirez drives, scoops. No good, but it's going to be a foul on Evans, and that's number 4. 2 shots coming for Chris Ramirez. .70 to go here in the third quarter. 39-32 Knights. Chris Ramirez, their leading scorer, back at the stripe for 2. And Ramirez drains the first. .11 in this quarter for Ramirez. Make it 12. 41-32 with 60 seconds to go in this third quarter. Manganiello gives off Kruger, gives back Kruger. Manganiello had Evans coasting. Thompson thought about a 3, didn't take it. Manganiello looks, Evans, corner 3, airballs it, and Benavidez skies for the rebound. 35 seconds, Ramirez has the ball, leading by 9. Evans, the tight defense on him. Ramirez drives. He has open Benavidez, no good, and rebound goes to Evans. And Benavidez, Joel steals it and lays it up. .43-32, largest lead of the game for the Knights. Evans, 3-pointer, no good. And the Knights is going to take a double-digit lead into the fourth quarter. 43-42, St. Augustine with the lead. You are watching Eagle Basketball on Vype Live. Start of the fourth quarter, 43-32, the St. Augustine Knights with the lead over your Eagles. Once again, Winner of this game will head to the state semifinals to face the Woodlands on Friday morning, 10 a.m. tip. Octavio Benavidez throws it in to Chris Ramirez, and Ramirez has it to begin this fourth quarter. Melvin Jones here with you. My man Okoye Anderson, my cameraman for this afternoon. Ramirez got trapped. He gives to Benavidez. Benavidez over to Durant. Durant back to Benavidez. Benavidez. Ramirez. That is Durant now being guarded by Haskett. There is Octavio Benavidez once again. He drives on the baseline. Scoops layup good. .13 lead for the Knights. Kruger gets fouled, and that's going to go against Ramirez. That's his second. Bullington back into the ball game. He's going to replace Jackson Kruger. Cole Claypool back into the ball game. He has 3 fouls. Bullington goes back to Manganiello. And now Manganiello walks with it. .51 seconds into the fourth quarter. 13-point lead, the largest of the afternoon for the St. Augustine Knights. Benavidez has it. He goes to Joel Benavidez. Back to Garcia. Garcia, and they're going to call a block on Bullington. And the crowd is not happy with that. That's going to be number 1 on Zeke Bullington. So Garcia at the free throw line. Garcia with 10 points. Looking to add to the lead for the Knights. And Garcia sinks the free throw. 46-32. Only 7 points in the second half so far for your Eagles. 15-point lead. Bullington now, long three-pointer, misses it. Claypool with the rebound. Claypool goes out to Bullington. Bullington with the rock, guarded by Joel Benavidez. Haskett, that is tipped out of bounds by Joel Benavidez. Remain Eagle basketball. Zeke Bullington gives Manganiello. Back to Bullington. Manganiello drives to Haskett with the dunk. Christian Haskett with the jam for the first points of this fourth quarter. And it's going to be a foul, and that's going to be on R.J. Manganiello. That's going to be his first. 1-1. As the Knights are in the bonus the rest of the game. Octavio Benavidez at the stripe. He has 4 points today, his first time at the free throw line. Eagles trail by 13. Benavidez misses the free throw. Eagles found some light after the Haskett jam. Bullington goes back to Manganiello. Manganiello. Bullington, three-pointer. That's no good. Manganiello with the rebound, and he misses the bunny. And the rebound goes to Octavio Benavidez. Ramirez now trapped in the backcourt. Benavidez has it. He crosses the timeline to Joel Benavidez. Octavio now drives. Nice pass, Garcia. And it's blocked. And they're going to call a foul on Christian Haskett. And he is not happy with it. Haskett with his second. It looked clean from up here. Ramirez misses the free throw. They say ball don't lie. That was an example of it. Ramirez sinks the second. 48-34 now, St. Augustine with the lead. Manganiello goes back to Bullington. Manganiello has it. He drives, and he's going to call another walk on R.J. Manganiello. Another turnover. Ball goes back to the Knights. And Ramirez has it. Bullington nearly stole it, and they're going to say Eagle basketball. Great defense there by Zeke Bullington. 5:31 to go. Eagles need to get on the run. And it's stolen by Joel Benavidez. Knights have the ball back. Durant has it, and that's stolen by Haskett. Haskett gives it to Manganiello. Manganiello. And then Haskett accidentally tipped it. Thompson, corner three. Money! Dylan Thompson with his third three of the ball game. Eagles pull within 11. Full court pressure right now by the Eagles. And it is going to be one referee's calling timeout. And they're going to come in conference. And they're going to give the timeout. They are going to give the timeout. And it's going to be 30 seconds to St. Augustine. The momentum has shifted just a little bit over to the Eagles. They trail by 11. They need to go on a run. We have the ladies of Second Baptist who won by 22 earlier. On our side of the camera, along with the cheerleaders. So now Chris Ramirez to inbounds it underneath the Eagle basket. Full court pressure coming up. Ramirez gets it in to Joel Benavidez. Bullington, and it's going to be, what's the call? They're going to call out of bounds against the Eagles. And now another conference by the officials. Let's see what they call. Eagle basketball. Under 5 minutes to go in this ball game. The Eagles have turned up the defensive pressure, down 11. Manganiello now, top of the key. Takes the screen. Manganiello drives, scoops, no good. And the rebound goes to Octavio Benavidez. Benavidez is looking. Manganiello catches up to him. He goes to Joel Benavidez, goes to Ramirez with Claypool on him. Octavio to Joel. And now Garcia's in trouble. And he goes back to Benavidez. Haskett now. Tight defense on Benavidez. These traps are giving the Knights fits. And they're going to call a foul on R.J. Manganiello. They're actually going to call that on Dylan Thompson. I didn't even think Thompson was in the area. That's number 2 on Thompson. And Ramirez back to the free throw line. Up 11. And Ramirez sinks the first. Back to a 12-point game. Ramirez, second half. That's good. 37. Manganiello has Durant on him to Bullington. Manganiello drives, kick out. Thompson, corner three. Money! Dylan Thompson with another tray. 10-point game now. Benavidez. Claypool with the defense out of bounds. Going to stay right here with the Knights. Under 4 minutes to go. Garrett Hughes looks like he's about to check back in, and he's going to replace Cole Claypool. Benavidez goes to Ramirez. Ramirez now in the backcourt. Hughes harassing him. Ramirez stuck. Goes to Joel Benavidez. Benavidez goes to Durant. Benavidez has it in the corner. Octavio scores it. 52-40. 12-point game once again. Manganiello, Thompson. Back to Manganiello. Manganiello, elbow shot. Nearly went in, but a foul. And the foul is going to go against Joel Benavidez. That's his first. RJ Manganiello going to go to the line to shoot a pair. As he cleans up some condensation or some sort of liquid. I'm guessing it's condensation on the floor before he goes to the free throw line. RJ this afternoon with 10 points. His first time going to the stripe. And RJ nails the first. Easy work for the senior. 52-41. And RJ nails the second. 2 for 2 from the stripe from Manganiello. Back to a 10-point game. Joel Benavidez finds Garcia. Garcia loses it, and it's going to be a hard foul that time. And they called travel. Before the foul, they called travel. Kyle Cole-Morgan is in the game, excuse me. Now Dylan Thompson, the inbouncing. Cole-Morgan came in, he's out now. Manganiello, down 10. Thompson thought about a three, didn't take it. Starters, 4 starters on the floor right now. And a timeout for Second Baptist. .30-second timeout. Eagles have 4 starters and Christian Haskett on the floor that time. They are down 10, under 4 minutes to go. They need a run. The blue and the gold is in full effect this afternoon. Same 4 that is on the floor. Claypool, Manganiello, Thompson, Haskett, Bullington. Now the crowd is into it. 3:11 to go in regulation. Manganiello finds Thompson. Thompson goes inside to Haskett. Haskett, Bullington, Claypool gets it tipped and intercepted that time by Durant. Loose ball. Benavidez has it to Joel Benavidez, and they loses it. And here come the Eagles on the fast break. 3-pointer, Claypool, corner, money. Cole Claypool with the 3. And a steal by Thompson. Let's go out of bounds to the Eagles. 7-point game. Claypool with 8. Manganiello, top of the key. To Claypool. Claypool fakes a 3, drives, And it's going to be out of bounds. Going to stay right here with the Eagles. 2:32 remaining in the ball game. And it's now a 7-point game. Manganiello, the inbounds underneath his own basket. Here he goes to Thompson. Thompson, three-pointer. Money! Dylan Thompson! His third three of the quarter. Full court pressure once again. 4-point game, 2:20 to go. Bullington nearly steals it. Ramirez has it. Ramirez gets stolen that time by Thompson. Thompson to Manganiello. Manganiello goes behind the back. And it's going to be a held ball possession arrow to Second Baptist. RJ now on the inbounds. He goes to Christian Haskett. Can't find anyone. He goes to Bullington. Bullington, three-pointer. Manganiello fakes the three. Baseline jumper. No good. Air balls it. Now the Knights has it. Benavidez to Garcia. Garcia stops. And Durant has it now. 1:40 to go. 100 seconds to go. Bullington nearly takes it out of bounds. Stay right here with St. Augustine. 4-point game. Hughes coming back in, replacing Bullington. Benavidez gives it to Ramirez. Claypool all on Ramirez. Here comes the trap and a deflection. Nearly stolen. And over the back, Hughes has it. Hughes wide open layup off the glass, good. Two-point game. 81 seconds. Block on RJ Manganiello. That's going to be his second. Joel Benavidez to the line to shoot two. Double bonus in effect. 1:18 to go in regulation. And now, more slippery spots on the floor. Manganiello should be put on the payroll of St. Joseph's Victoria, cleaning up the wet spot. The officials going over it, make sure it's good to go. And it is. 2 free throws coming for Joel Benavidez. It's getting loud and raucous. Here, Benavidez misses the first. Bullington back in. 78 seconds to go in regulation. Benavidez, the second half. He nails that one. 53-50 and a timeout. Full timeout coming. We'll take it with him. I'm out of breath. It is 53-50, St. Augustine. And you are watching Eagle Basketball on Vype Live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Coming out of the timeout, the Eagles trail by 3. They trailed by as much as 15 at one point. 78 seconds to go. Cole Claypool, the inbounds. Zeke Bullington has it. Crosses the timeline. Claypool. Older Bullington. Claypool looks. Can't find anyone. He goes to Haskett. He's going to drive. He scoops. And he scores. Christian Haskett with another bucket. Back to a 1-point game. Ramirez trapped in the backcourt. He gives to Benavidez. Octavio Benavidez. Benavidez drives. Manganiello all over him. Benavidez can't shake Manganiello. And they're going to call a foul. Oh no! Travel. Benavidez travels. 36.5 to go. And it's going to be a timeout called. Another full timeout. This time, no, it is 30 seconds. 30-second timeout. They changed it to a full again. We'll take it with them, folks. 36.5 to go. 53-52, St. Augustine. You're watching Eagles basketball on Vype Live. Eagles basketball coming out of the timeout. They trail by 1. What a game. Winner of this is heading to state. Cole Claypool to inbounds. And he goes R.J. Manganiello. 30 seconds to go. He drives. Thompson looks. Claypool back to Thompson. Bullington. Manganiello. Corner 3. No good. Rebound goes to Haskett. Haskett has it to Thompson. Thompson, three-pointer. That's no good. And a scrabble. And they called a timeout with 14.4. The entire gym right now is on its feet. Another full timeout. Let's take it with them. 53-52, St. Augustine. You're watching Eagle basketball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Knights basketball. 14.4 to go. Octavio Benavidez to inbounds. Full court pressure's on. Benavidez can't find anyone. He has Garcia. Garcia has Ramirez. And it's 10 seconds to go. Benavidez has it. And they called a foul on Manganiello. That was very smart by RJ to stop the clock. 7.9 to go. 1-point game. Ramirez at the stripe to shoot 2. Ramirez nails the first. (54-52). And now Ramirez sinks the second. In timeout. That time, the Knights called a timeout. 7.9 seconds to go. That is going to be a 30-second timeout. So the Eagles have to travel the length of the floor in 8 seconds to try to send this game into overtime. What a game. Eagles have came back from 15 down. And now have to go the length of the floor in less than 8 seconds. Dylan Thompson to inbounds. Full court coming now for St. Augustine. Claypool has it. Claypool to Manganiello, and it's a foul on the floor. That's going to go on Octavio Benavidez. That's his first. And another timeout. 2.9 to go. No free throws to be had. And a full timeout it is. We'll come back for the final 2.9 of regulation. And you are watching Eagle basketball and the 2023 TAPPS 5A Regional Final on Vype Live.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
They got to fix some clock. A little bit of the clock ran out. It should be 2.9 to go. Eagles need a 3. Right now on the clock, it says 1.5. They need to add on almost a second and a half. Crowd hoping to get into it. It should be 2.9 seconds to go on the clock, and they are now adjusting it. I mean, they're just going to give it 3 seconds. So 3 seconds to go. Eagles need a tray to send this into overtime. Claypool on the inbounds. Here we go. Claypool can't find anyone. He finds Haskett. 3-pointer off the side of the rim. And St. Augustine, they are headed to state. Christian Haskett had an opportunity, and it just went off the front rim. And that is going to end the Eagles season. What a comeback, though. What a valiant effort by the Eagles. But St. Augustine, the Knights, are headed to state. They will play the Woodlands next Friday. 10 a.m. tip. We're going to come back and wrap it up from Victoria. And you are watching Eagle basketball on Vype Live.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What a valiant effort by the Eagles. And their season has come to an end. Final score, 55-52. Let's get some stats, folks. Leading the Eagles in scoring tonight, Dylan Thompson. Thompson had 5 threes, finishing with 17 points. R.J. Manganiello had 12. And scoring all around for the Eagles. For the Knights of St. Augustine, Chris Ramirez led all scorers with 30. Rafa Garcia had 12. And the Knights, they are heading to the state semifinals to meet the Woodlands next Friday. Meanwhile, the ladies of Second Baptist, Lady Eagles, they too are headed to the state semifinals, winning this afternoon. Final score of 53-31. They are headed to state. They will play Thursday afternoon as the Knights continue to celebrate. Heartbreaking, crushing way to end the day. But the Knights are heading to the States. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. Eagles basketball on Vype Live. Lady Eagles heading to state. The men Eagles season comes to an end. From my partner, the man behind the lens, Okoye Anderson, I am Melvin Jones saying have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. You have been watching Eagle Basketball on Vype Live. Good afternoon, folks.